Okay, I'm trying to go live here again, and hopefully I get a better internet signal. Oh man. Hey, guys, I'm having internet problems, so hopefully you can hear me okay. um, how was your day going? Well, happy 70th birthday to her. I'll probably only go for a little bit longer on StreamYards today. Said I'm having my internet's been really cruddy for some reason. I've been having internet problems for a while, but I've called them about it before, but they didn't really do much. They just put me on a different signal and stuff like that, but yeah. would we do without the internet? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. My kids would think it was freaking World War III. No internet. I know it's kind of hard to believe that we used to live without internet. Like when our power went out for a couple hours there one day, the kids were like, "Oh, we got nothing to do." They got $2,000 worth of toys there in the room. Yeah. Well, it's a fairly nice day here today. Well, not very sunny, but it's warmer. So we got another video up, yesterday. British country roads. Hey, Lady Love, how you doing today? You really want some snow, don't you? Well, if you get some snow, you'll have to go out and make a snow angel or a snowman. I'm doing pretty good. My internet's pretty crappy today. Yeah, we have a bunch of snow here as well. Yeah, I think it has a little bit to do with the cold, but I think it's the old wiring into the house. Slow burner, what's up? Pretty quiet here. Light start. I've been having trouble with my internet, so fun. I only watched a little bit of your stream there last night. Slow, how did it go? Pretty good one. Right on. What are you doing? Out with the dog or just chilling at home? Just looking through some paperwork here. She's pretty quiet here, guys, so. What's this? Feeding the dog. Let's see what this is. If it will even work with my internet being so shit. Oh, that sounds like fucking shitty call music or something when you're waiting on hold. Next. Oh, that sounds like more on hold music. Wow. Let's try this one. Well, if anybody's having trouble sleeping, tell them to come to my channel. Put them right to sleep. Night driving. Let's see what this one is. Wow, StreamYard's just got crap on here for tunes. Oh yeah, I forget you got a big time difference there, eh? What time is it there? Do you got a wood stove or fireplace or furnace? I kind of wish we had wood heat here. What's up, Canadian rates? Just chilling here, man. Pretty quiet. I had internet trouble there. You working on any more videos about the convoy.com? What's going on? A string between two cans. Yeah, that's what my internet's like right now, bud. What can't rights review, man? Fucking every time you come here, you got no wrench. What the hell's with that? YouTube must not want you to have a wrench. Cause I gave you one fucking 3 times now. Yeah. Pretty boring stream here. I'm never really said anything to talk about. And he said, if you're trying to have a nap, this is the fucking stream to come to. Oh yeah, I lost, I think it was like 100 subs in one night by people sub to me, and then I don't know, they just never watched no videos or nothing, or they were socked accounts or what it was, but okay, I'm gonna give you a wrench back there, Canadian Rates. I don't know what happened to it, but if it gets taken away this time, it wasn't meant to be, bud. Fishing UK, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. You got any videos.com? Oh yeah, you got videos. Alright. Give you a wrench tool. It's just weird because last time you were in there, Canadian Rates, the fucking your wrench was gone too, and I don't take anybody's wrench away. Doing good, doing good. Right? That'd be Myron if he was out in the snow for a while. That's too funny. Yeah, man, got no reason not to trust anybody. Yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube don't like Canada Rates Review. They're taking subs away. So if anybody's not subbed to Canada Rates Review, go check out his channel. Sub to him. He's putting out some good content. .com. He also has a channel. Check out his channel. So yeah, UK, their YouTube is like if people just sub to your channel by a link, um, if they don't watch a video or they just click on that sub, and chances are YouTube's taking that sub back. Or if someone subs to you and then you go back and sub right back to them, like 10 seconds later, YouTube's taking that sub. So I always try to wait like a day later to sub back to somebody. I seen that video of the thumbnail of the scooter there that you put out, UK. Yeah, probably just a short live today. Let's see what the temperature is here. Every time we try to see what the temperature is, it takes forever to come up. Come on, sign. I got a sign outside there in it. Okay, here it comes. Let's see. 148. And it's -4 here. So not too bad at all. Let's see. What's going on, buddy? Let's see if I shut this music off here. Just give me a second. Okay. How's it going today?
That's all right. I woke up, like I said, caught up on the news, what's going on, with the trucker stuff. primarily. Did a few.
Zombie, what's up?
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
I have a freezer that hasn't been. It's an upright freezer and it hasn't been closing properly, so it's getting full of ice. So I had to go and take that outside today so I can fucking defrost it.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I was actually going to do it like 2 weeks ago, but it was actually below freezing outside, so I couldn't put it outside to defrost because it was freezing. But it's warmed up, so I'll leave it sitting out there for the day. It'll probably I'll de-ice.
Right on.
Yeah, no, on the convoy, I don't see much point in really doing a video right now because everything's kind of in flux, as you were sure you're aware. They started taking away fuel and everything from truckers last night and trying to charge people with aiding and abetting the mischief, even though they haven't charged anybody with mischief. And now lawyers are getting involved on the other side, saying it's essentially a fucking war crime because they're in the middle of protesting and people are allowed to help them out, and they haven't proved it's anything but a protest. So wait a few days and see what. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, right? I seen one lawyer saying that they were gonna try to say that the honking was disrupting everyday life and stuff like that.
Well, it's the funny thing. When I was looking through feeds and Twitter and stuff this morning, I found an article that was written by somebody who lives right there. They live like right beside where the main event's happening. Independent blogger, and they didn't really know what was going on, so they went out and talked to people because all they saw what was on the mainstream media, and of course, they went out and found out for themselves, and they found out the truth. It's not what the mainstream media is depicting, but they said they're sitting right there. They live right on top of it, and the honking's not there all night. I mean, maybe on the weekend when there's a ton of people there, but he says it's quiet at night. I have no problem sleeping.
Huh. Interesting. So I seen a post saying something that the truckers were going to be silent on Sunday until I think it was 2 o'clock. I could be wrong about the time, and then they said that it never lasted until 10 o'clock. But again, that was regular. That was the regular news saying that. So,
well, of course. And that's why that's where the government, the politicians, has been making some roads. Like the GoFundMe is a perfect example, calling it a terrorist occupation and violent and blah blah blah. However, if the organizers are telling the truckers, well, and the latest is they're telling the truckers not to honk their horns between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. And some truckers choose to do it. Well, you can't fault the organizers for that.
yeah. I don't know. I think the government's a little pissed off that they raised that fucking money so fast.
Well, and I haven't even checked it today, but the new one yesterday when I checked it was up to 2.7 million US in under a couple days.
Wow.
Google is making it very hard to find. They're trying to fucking not, like, if you search it, it's just not. The first day it was actually on the top page of the Google results. It's not anymore. Google's fucking trying to hide that shit.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Last few times I've gone to look for it, I've had to find a news story that actually has the link in it. But yeah, no, Google's hiding it. So Google's in
Wow.
cahoots. You can find the convoy to DC one easy enough, but the Canadian one, not there.
Wow, I find that very interesting that Google's getting involved. Hmm.
I'm still looking for the link now. They're making it really hard to find. Probably just go to the fucking Facebook group. Find it pretty quickly.
I had a late start going live. I wasn't gonna do one, but then I said, "Ah, fuck, I'll do one. I'm not doing nothing else." So figured I'd do a quick little live, see what's going on.
Oh, come on. I guess I'm going to have to go to the Facebook group to find it. Fuck. Should bookmark it this time, I guess. The Facebook finally kind of got a little smarter and changed the group to private from public.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we're starting to see an increase of the anti-protesters and the shit they're doing, right? Like, Saturday, there was 5 people arrested at a protest in Vancouver. They were all anti-protesters. Then, the story we're seeing from Manitoba yesterday, an anti-protester drove into a crowd of fucking protesters with his vehicle.
Oh shit. I never heard anything about it.
Yeah. Apparently, he's been identified as an Antifa member. He got arrested about an hour later.
Was anybody injured?
Nobody. I think there was some injuries, but nobody seriously or no life-threatening injuries.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey,
Myron.
Sorry, I had to switch back over because I'm looking for a link.
My guest doing some shoveling for me. So I figured I'd come and let you know what was going on.
Jesus Christ.
UK's been watching your police videos here.
Come on. Even the Facebook group is not fucking highlighting the page. Jesus, making it hard to find. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a different search engine and see what I find. Shoot.
Yeah, UK. Most of his videos are put together really well. I think they're pretty good videos. Does a good job putting together.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Josh, and thanks for fishing. Yeah, so. Let's see what we got going here.
Your one is it?
Okay. What the hell? Oh my God.
He's just shoveling the snow. You guys remember his cigarettes are still here.
Oh my God. There it goes.
So they're arrested some old guy for honking his horn in Ottawa, and I've heard that they're starting to tow some vehicles away.
I haven't heard anything about the towing.
And they've made it they're going to charge anybody that packs in food to the people in Ottawa or diesel fuel or
Yeah, well, that's all going to get thrown out. There's already lawyers working on the other side of that.
well, there's a fucking, I don't know how big a convoy, but a convoy going down with food from, I think it was Saskatchewan. Some guy decided he was going to donate a bunch of food.
So I'm having a hard time staying on and refreshing the Give Send Go page, which is not a surprise because they have said they've been getting lots of DDoS attacks. But let me share. I actually got it finally up. Here's the latest on the Give Send Go. So up to almost $5 million US in whatever. It's been 2-3 days since they had to relaunch from GoFundMe.
So where did the money go? Where did the $10 million go?
Oh, so what GoFundMe did is originally they froze the funds. They did release. Originally they had released $1 million to the truckers. Then they froze the rest. And what GoFundMe was originally saying was anybody that wanted a refund could apply for a refund up until February 19th. Otherwise, they were going to work with the organizers of the rally to give it to registered charities, basically. However, I'm not even sure I don't even think it was the next day, maybe later the same day. Governor DeSantis of Florida saw the news and said he was going to launch a fraud investigation into GoFundMe for appropriating the funds. And very quickly, GoFundMe said, okay, everybody's getting refunds now. You don't even have to apply. Here's your money back, everybody.
Hi, IJ.
So everybody's getting their money back. I've seen in the truck group people saying they've already got their money back, and now they're going over to Give Send Go and giving double what they originally did.
So my friend went out there and twisted the key in my truck, and I took right off. It's not made for cold weather anymore.
So the new one's up to just under 4.8 million USD. So it's already at 6 million Canadian, the new one. But yeah, no, lawyers are always already working on the other side of, on the trucker side as far as the shit that the police are trying to pull right now, which should be able to shut it down. But even if it doesn't, it's fucking silly games, man. I mean, if you stop them from bringing in fuel, all they got to do is sit there for 2 or 3 days, and then, fuel's getting low. Let's all go refuel, and we'll just come right back. It's silly.
Well, yeah, I brought that up earlier, but like what's stopping them from leaving the area they're in, getting fuel, and then just starting the protest, a couple blocks away from where they were. If they
well, exactly that too. Some people might say, oh, well, they won't be able to get back in because the police will have it barricaded off. Well, they want to get life back to normal. They don't want to leave it barricaded off. So even if they wanted to come back to the same spot and it's barricaded off, all they got to do is wait until the barricades are lifted, or set up a block or two away, or whatever. It's silly games the police
Right.
are playing right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's the silly government.
Well, it's the same shit they do to auditors, right? They try and just jam you up and make it hard for you until they realize you're not going away, and then they just leave you the fuck alone.
Heard me.
Oh, we got the plow or little dozer out front. What's that, Myron?
Did you hear me about my truck? A friend went out.
Yeah, you turned it over and started right up.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, as long as it don't get cold, I'm good. But now that I know that that's a problem, I'll just keep keep the battery plugged in when I ain't using it. Put it on a booster maintainer. I think that's what I'm
Yeah.
So yeah, the media just hanging on by fucking their fingernails. Like, here's another one for another post I'm seeing in the Convoy Facebook group. Tim Hortons manager at 30 Queen Street in Ottawa told me that business is the best it's been in 2 years since the truckers have arrived. He said they're wonderful. They come in, they mop the floors, they clean the bathrooms. He said if you told me 2 weeks ago the media lied to you, he wouldn't have believed it, but now he's seen it with his own eyes.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier too. People are there's people going there just to go there to be around a crowd because there hasn't been any events. There hasn't been nothing. There wasn't even in Canada today. Everything was shut down because of COVID. So people are liking, the freedom.
Well, and then it's a silly thing when you got the Ottawa mayor, the mayor of Ottawa early on, and then Doug Ford coming out later on saying, "Well, you've made your point. Now just go home." Well, no, they clearly haven't made their point. There's been protests all over this country for 2 years, not to the scale we're seeing now, but it's been happening for 2 years and nothing's changed. So obviously the point has not yet been made.
Yeah.
I've actually, I'm surprised I didn't do it earlier, but those, if you've got a Facebook account, I'm sure you've seen those promoted COVID ads. Get vaccinated, blah, blah, blah. They come across your Facebook.
Yeah.
I've actually started saying hide those for the reason I've been saying irrelevant.
This guy's taking bucket loads after bucket loads of snow away to get to the fire hydrant.
It's kind of funny when I was looking through so when I get up, I go through my feeds. Of course, I check YouTube, I check my Facebook, I check Twitter because I'm on all three of those as far as my channel, as well as my personal feeds on Facebook. But there's one person that's been on my personal Facebook feeds that's a friend of mine, and I've known them for 25 years probably. They're actually the last person, one of the last people I would consider would have gone along with all this bullshit the last 2 years. But they've been one of the people that's actually been vocal and saying, "Oh, just put on your fucking mask, you baby," and bullshit like that. Um, I saw a post from them this morning supporting the truckers. So
Well, I got a kick out of what Justin Trudeau said on the news a couple days back there about people getting harassed for wearing a mask. And I
yeah,
thought that was quite funny because I've been fucking harassed by fucking people for not wearing a mask. So,
yeah.
you know,
I have yet to be harassed for not wearing a mask. Although when I go into a store, I put on my mask. I don't, if it's my choice and nobody else is bothered by it, I'm not going to wear one. But up till now, I've put on my mask because I don't find it a great inconvenience and whatever. If that allays some people's fucking fears because they're fucking afraid of it, whatever, that's fine by me. But I've been all those people you see walking down the street, and we get a lot of them out here, just walking down the street by themselves, nobody else within 100 feet of them, and they're wearing a mask, and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you? But
oh,
I've been
but yeah,
I've been waiting for somebody to say something to me out on the street. Because if somebody says anything to me about wearing a mask while I'm outside, I'm gonna go fucking batshit crazy, man.
yeah. Well, I see some people driving their car by themselves and they're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But again, I'm same way. I usually wear a mask when I go into the stores and stuff. I don't like have an issue with it. I'm not anti-mask wearing or anything, but fuck, there's been a few times where I never had a mask and
Yeah.
the store would give me friggin' a hard time. Oh, you can't be in here without a mask.
Yep, that's annoying. I did that like a month ago. I went to go out and do a few things, and I forgot to grab a mask before I went. And I got to where I was going, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I didn't even try to go into the store. I was just like, "Fuck!" I'm going home, and I didn't even do my errands because by the time I got home, I was like, "Fucking, I don't want to go back out now."
Yeah, it was a couple days ago. I went into Tim Hortons and they don't have one sign, and they got their rules posted in Tim Hortons, and it says if you want to sit down and eat, you have to show your vaccine that you're vaccinated, but nothing about wearing a mask inside their store, and yet
Yeah,
they wouldn't serve me because I didn't have a mask, and so I had to fucking go back home to get a mask.
yeah, and actually, I was gonna say, depends on the province. I'm not sure exactly what they are where you are, but here, Tim Hortons can't even say you have to be unvaccinated, even if you want to sit down. It's only restaurants that offer table service, so somebody comes to your table to take an order and shit like that.
But yet, if a lot of times I'll before I walk into Tim Hortons, you'll see the employees that they got their mask on their neck, and they're
Yeah,
not
oh yeah.
wearing it. So it's like just makes no sense.
I actually saw yesterday. I can't remember where it was, but I saw a photo yesterday. I think it was a cellular store or something like that. They've actually put up large posters in their windows advertising, "You do not need a vaccine passport to come into our store."
Okay. Well, guys, I'm actually gonna have to end this stream because my kids are gonna be home soon, and we
No
made some
worries.
plans. But I appreciate you guys coming up, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have better internet and better stream.
No worries. Thanks for having me. Thanks everybody down in the chat. And
All right,
I'm sure I'll see you guys later in the day somewhere else.
all right. Appreciate you guys.
Later.
All right, later, Myron.